Hi, as you might have guessed, I want to change the world. Why? Well, that might take up an entire video all on its own, but in essence, I think that a lot of people suffer in this world. I think I'm in a relatively lucky position and I could probably do something to help, and I really think that I should. So I feel like I should help others, and maybe you do too. Now the question is, how? I've been struggling with this question for quite a while now. Maybe I could give to charity? Which charity? There are so many! Maybe I could find a job that helps others? Which job? There are like a million that all look vaguely interesting and useful. What if I choose something that doesn't even make a difference? Or what if I choose something that I think is making a difference, but I could be doing something else that makes a much bigger difference? Gosh, I am floating in a sea of uncertainty. If only there was a way for me to find out how to help people, altruism, in the best way possible. Effective. Altruism. Effective. Effective altruism is a project that aims to find the best ways of helping others using evidence and careful thinking. Sounds nerdy. I like it. Yes, I agree. It does sound rather nerdy. But people inspired by effective altruism also act in the real world. For example, by funding 200 million malaria nets for people who really need them. Tell me more. Well, it turns out that some attempts to help others can have much more impact than others. So it might be a good idea to spend a bit of time thinking about how you want to help others before you do it. And guess what? Effective altruists have lots of resources that could help you think about how to act. There's resources on which charities you might want to donate to, how you can use your career to do good, who you might want to care about, and which problems you might want to work on. I think I might be interested. Thanks, me on the computer. No problem, Sam. Anything for you. Now, before we go on, I want to say that effective altruism is not perfect, and they don't have all the answers. But I think they'd be the first to admit this. A glowing example, I thought, was this podcast episode, which I highly recommend you go and give a listen. I, for one, don't agree with every single idea that's floating around effective altruism, but that's fine. I found it really useful to take a look and make my own mind up. Now the disclaimer's out the way, I can deliver my verdict. I discovered effective altruism fairly recently, by accident, and I've been quite impressed. I've found some of the resources coming out of the project to be genuinely useful and interesting. To be honest, it's completely changed what I aim to do with my life. Hopefully for the better, but we'll have to wait and see. I also really like that there's a community of people out there who genuinely just want to make the world a better place. Everyone I've spoken to so far has been really lovely, and that's a nice bonus, if you like people. If you want to help others, make a difference, or dare I say, change the world, then you might find effective altruism useful on your journey, like I have. If you want to take a look and learn a bit more, I'll leave some resources floating around on the screen, which you might be able to click, or I might have failed and you won't be able to click. If that's the case, I've also left some links in the description. Alternatively, I'll also be discussing some more effective altruism related content on this channel. So why not hit subscribe? Please. I'll see you next time.